Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Liz here. So Halloween is just around the corner. So today I am showing you guys my little Red Riding Hood and wolf makeup for this Halloween. So if you guys are interested in watching this makeup tutorial, go ahead and keep on watching. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this. Let's go ahead and conceal. I'm literally scraping off like the last little bit that I have left, but it still works. So I'm like literally using my nails. Go ahead and go with some foundation. Eyebrows. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and go with the eyeshadow. And because I'm dividing my face, we're gonna go ahead and do with this side. It's gonna be a little bit more of a nude, because it's gonna be like a little Red Riding Hood on this side, and this is gonna be like the Bad Wolf. So we're gonna go ahead and go with this smoky eye on this side, and we're gonna go ahead and do a light natural like nude on this side. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Jaclyn Hill palette for most of this eyeshadow. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go in with this shade right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and basically use it all over the lid. I definitely did not have time to clean my brushes, so sorry about that. So we're going with an all nude, just basically all over the lid. I want to maintain it neutral. So not too dark. We are going to add just a little bit of a darker shade. So once that is blended, and then we went in with this shade right here, just a little bit on the crease. It's like a burgundy-ish. It's just a little bit, just a tiny bit, just to add a little bit of dimension on the eye. But we're basically just going to keep it as light and like natural looking, just a little bit. we're going to go ahead and go back in with the first shade that we use, just to blend everything all in and for it to be more of a nude and not too dark of a shade, because we want to make it, you know, nice and cute. Put a little Red Riding Hood on this side, and I have a lot of powder everywhere, which is fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the bottom lash, and we're actually gonna do we're gonna go ahead and go in with ColourPop Main Squeeze, and we're gonna go ahead and use this shade right here, and we're just gonna go ahead and use it in the bottom lash. So just a little pop of color, the little Red Riding Hood here. Can't see with that mirror. So we're going to go ahead and go back in with the brown shade that we first used. Go ahead and just smooth out the bottom. Blend it out. Not to be too harsh. Now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of highlight, and I'm going to go ahead and use, I have everything. I'm going to go ahead and use this highlighter, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with this little white highlight, and I'm going to go ahead and go on my brow, and we're going to go ahead and do my tear dot as well. So a little bit goes a long way with this. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add it to the tear dot. Basically a pop here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the wolf side. So for this side, we're going to go ahead and do a dramatic smoky eye. And we're going to go ahead and use the same Jaclyn Hill palette. So we're also going to go ahead and start off with, this nude. So we're going to go ahead and do it all over the lid basically. So this shade is kind of like my setting shade, and also like my blending shade that I'm using for this. So we're going to go ahead and use the same brush. And I'm going to go ahead and add a darker shade. And so we're going to go ahead and go out with this brown one right here. We're going to go ahead and go darkening up the crease little by little. I am not a smoky eye expert, so for me, adding little by little definitely helps out a lot for not to look so like kind of like bad, like just like smudge, I guess you could say. So we're just gonna go ahead and add it, just keep making it darker. So for this one, I want it to be a little bit more I want it to be a little bit more of a dramatic look. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add some tape to just sharpen up the corner here. And let's go ahead and continue with the shadow. So we're going to go ahead and go now with the burgundy color. We're going to go ahead and do this burgundy, and we're going to go ahead and add it to the crease. And for this one, because I want to do a dark smoky eye, we are going to go ahead and go in darker than we did on this side. So we're just going to go ahead and apply it there. So we are going much darker on this side. We're going to go ahead as dark as we could go, basically. Okay, and that's looking pretty dark. Okay, so now here's where we're going to go ahead and go crazy with a little bit of black. I'm going to go ahead and use a smaller brush for this one because I want to add it little by little. I don't want to add too much. So I'm going to go ahead and get this little brush. It's a little bit more of a detail brush. So I'm going to go ahead and add just little by little in the corner and then blend it from there, okay? So almost like in the corner. So most of it, I'm just going to be adding it to the corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it from there. So once we have all that nice and ready, now we're going to go ahead and do smoke out the bottom lash. We're also going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and go with the same one that we did on our right eye. We're going to smoke out the bottom lash. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and blend it out with the blending brush. God. We're going to go ahead and blend it out with the blending brush that we've been using. Just basically blend everything. We're going to go ahead and go in with the residue that is in the brush. We're going to go ahead and just apply a little bit to this. We're going to go ahead and dip it into that burgundy shade. And just basically blend it out. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit more. I'm like literally just throwing my brushes everywhere. So let's go ahead and dip it back into that red. And we're basically just doing the waterline with this shade. Blending it out a little bit. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of the highlight. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add blush and bronzer. So we're going to go ahead and go with a little bit of blush, and we're going to go ahead and add it just to this side. We're going to add a little bit of bottom mascara. That we're using for the black eyeshadow, and I'm actually just gonna go ahead and a little bit of the residue. I'm gonna go ahead and just brush it off to add a really dark contour, like hair. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my brush and just like basically blend it out. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with the highlight. And we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of highlight kind of where the little hairs are at. It's the same, just like just to give it a little bit more of like that hair kind of feel. Adding a little bit of that kind of like silverish hair, oops, to the nose. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and add the few last touches. Now we're going to go ahead and, last thing, we're going to go ahead and add lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead and do a blend. So I have this lipstick. It's not any specific brand, but it's a kind of like a plump color. And we're going to go ahead and outline the lip because we want to do like a little darky, okay. Like that's not even a word. A little dark outline here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to blend it a little bit with my fingers too. Oh my god. Yeah, be careful when you do it with your finger because then that's going to happen. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go on with Miss ColourPop herself. We're going to go ahead and go with the color Arriba. So this is the final look, you guys. I am Little Bad Wolf. And I am Miss Little Riding Hood. Alright guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about my look. Happy Halloween, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday and be safe out there. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys later.